This week, I want to share something with you I pulled out of a magazine, years and years ago. And it's the 10 Commandments for keeping family members unsaved or coming to Christ. And it's written by Arola Williams. It's very interesting, and I want to get through these 10 Commandments and make you see maybe we're doing some of these things as a Christian in our home. And it starts out with this. It says, pray for my family. They need to be saved. That is, without a doubt, one of the most frequently asked prayer requests. And that's true. That is often the prayer request from Christians. So, and it goes on to say this, in spite of repeated pleas for prayer, however, some professing Christians effectively sabotage all their efforts to get family members won to the Lord. Are you having difficulty bringing those of your own household to God? Check to make sure you are not guilty of some of these that I'm about to read to you. And by the way, let me just say something before we start this. If you're a Christian and don't believe all the Word of God is the Word of God, and believe only some, you're helping yourself to be led into deception. Every word in the Bible, the 66 books, are the Word of God. So let's continue. 10 commandments of keeping your family members from coming to Christ. Number 1, freely discuss church problems with your family. After all, if you can talk about these things in your own home, if you can't talk about these things in your own home, where can you? Then your family will see the great difficulties that must be overcome to be a Christian, and they will admire you all the more for it. No, they won't. This will push them away. Number 2, if you get your feelings hurt, be sure to complain long and loud in front of your loved ones. If the person or persons hurting you happen to be a Christian, all the more better. They probably did it on purpose anyway, just to make life miserable for you. Don't even consider that it might have been done unintentionally. Be sure to mention names so your family will know exactly who did the awful deed. This is serious because we do some of these things. And then we wonder why our prayers are not being answered to bring our family to Christ. Number 3, be critical of leaders in the church, from the pastor on down. Don't even leave the janitor out of your analysis. Let your family know that the pastor is a mediocre pastor. The choir director should resign because he or she can't lead. The Sunday school teacher is inadequate. The bathrooms are dirty. It will let your family know how superior a Christian you are compared to the rest of the herd. They might even award you a modest status for continue to attend such a faulty church. Come on now. Some of us do these things. Number 4, be harsh and outspoken with your family. You're right because you're a Christian. They're unsaved, so what do they know anyway? Belittle your spouse often for his or her shortcomings. Let your children know that they are dumb, stupid, slow, or bad. Be sure to rub in that they take after their unsaved parent instead of you. They will appreciate the frankness. Number 5, make sure you talk religion to them morning, noon, and night. Sprinkle your conversation liberally with remarks like, "The Lord told me this or that," or "Thank God I don't do such things." Let them know by your attitude that you are practically God's second in command, that they should never hope to attain such high standings with the Lord, even if they do get saved. Wow. This is very convicting, and if you're doing these things, stop immediately. Let's continue. Number 6, turn every conversation into a discussion on religion. A monologue would even be better. After all, if each topic of conversation cannot be brought around to a mini sermon, then it's not a worthy subject to discuss. If you can manage to embrace your family in front of their peers, or embarrass your family, embrace. If you can manage to embarrass your family in front of their peers, friends, and co-workers and neighbors, so much the better. Perhaps when they see what a superior Christian you are, they'll turn from their wicked ways and want to be just like you. But we're going to stop there. We looked at 7 of these. Next week, we're going to look at the rest. And we're going to ask God to help us not to do some of these things if we're doing them. So, see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.